Well, something a little bit different today. Going to use a free from Gumtree window unit and put it into the front of this shed. The big thing that's now got to go in the big hole, and that is the big bit that came out of the big hole. Well, that's the hole cut, and then I've put a bit of CLS, or whatever the hell you call it, in there. There's 3 legs in the shed, so that should take the load. Famous last words, of course. Well, that's the unit up and in. We used a couple of bits of fence posts to lay it on, put the back end in, and that's it up and in. So let's see what it looks like on the inside. So that's the inside of it. Obviously I'm needing to put wood down here yet, but I think that's not looking too bad. It's looking okay. Well, now I'm framing it up. Again, I am not a joiner. This is just simply a practical shed. So I'm starting to frame it up there. I've obviously left the existing timbers in to support the weight of this window, which is pretty heavy. And then I'm just about to put in this piece here. I'm going to drill some pilot holes, just put 3 in. 1 towards the top, 1 in the middle, and 1 at the bottom. I've still to do pilot holes. I'll probably just do a couple, just to make sure there's no movement, but I think this will be absolutely solid once it's in place. It's certainly absolutely solid at the top. This was a used 10 by 8 shed picked up on Facebook Marketplace, and it's got a few things that need to get sorted out, like the sun has shrunk the wood, but for the price paid, it's quite a decent sized shed. But amazing what you can pick up for free on Gumtree or Facebook Marketplace, etc. There we go, we're having to stop for lunch here, which is a terrible thing. But the window's in, and I've framed it out there. It's looking fine, it's really solid. So I'm quite pleased with that, so I'm going to tart things up. But for a free window, I certainly can't complain. That is the window fitted into the 8 by 10 shed. Way. So I've put a trim piece there, which doesn't look particularly wonderful, but this is all going to get sprayed with shed paint once it's sunny weather. The only thing I have to do now is I need to get some sealant up the side there. I'll probably put some along the top here, and then obviously down the side there, and that's it. There's already a potting bench put in there, which is actually an old food preparation stainless bench, which is another freebie from Facebook Marketplace. So there you go, that's my wonderful Sunday. Well, it's now Monday. I put some gutter sealant from Poundland in to seal the window. Obviously it's an absolute work of art, as you can see here. This shed's all going to get spray painted anyway. And the same up there, work of art. And then I've sealed it, you can't really see it except for where I've made a mess, but it's all sealed in there as well. But now that I'm looking at it with the camera, it does look pretty crap. But once it's all painted, it won't make any difference. So there we go. One freebie window recycled. Well, this is what the window looked like on the inside. I've fixed the space in there. Obviously when the cut was made, there was no support for these, but anyway, these have all been put back. They've been screwed in. This is what it looks like inside. All the gaps are sealed up. So I put an extra length, obviously all the way down to the bottom. And it was the same here. Don't know if you can see, yeah, there we go. So that was all screwed into here and screwed into there. The only thing I would say is if you're doing something like this, you can probably recommend that you just make sure you support the roof. I mean, in this case it wasn't a big deal. I just had one piece of wood up at an angle here just to make sure for safety that nothing collapsed. But as I say, for a free window, it's a lot of extra light into a shed. So quite pleased with that. Can't complain.